Hey everybody, we had some excitement at our house yesterday. You're looking at a big old crater in the middle of my backyard, which is where my really pretty round planter with the bird bath in the middle used to be. Well, there's the bird bath and there's the bricks and the ivy and the dirt is gone. So there's crater number 1. I'm gonna pan you guys around. Pardon all the downed branches and stuff. We had a storm. Okay, here is crater number 2 over by my lemon tree. Okay, to set up the story, and I need to pick my lemons. To set up the story, when Hurricane Ike happened, the neighbor, this fence that I'm pointing at right now, their fence came down from the wind. So they hired a crew to come out and put up a new fence. And the guys that were putting up the fence, I guess they just really didn't know what they were doing. And they were using an auger to drill post holes, and they accidentally punctured the gas main that handles this entire half of our street. So I had to grab the cats, put them in a carrier, and evacuate down the street to the school to get picked up and taken somewhere else while they got the problem fixed, and we didn't have gas for days. So, back over to this side. All right, we've been smelling natural gas in our backyard off and on for years since that happened. Crew would come out, test the air, test the ground, couldn't find a leak. Well, we'd had a storm, it rained a lot. It had been really hot, then really cold, ground shifting around. We start smelling again really bad. So they send someone out yesterday, and they think there's a leak here where they had patched the line here in this crater. And they get to digging with a little tiny backhoe thing, and they accidentally hit, I don't know if you can see those cables there. That's our power and cable, like Xfinity, internet and TV cable. They accidentally hit that. I'm sitting in the house and I hear this crack and then everything goes out. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Thankfully, nobody got hurt, but a lot of stuff happened. So they had to stop. They had to bring more crews out. They had to bring supervisors out. They had to bring people from the power company out. They had to bring people from Xfinity out. So we didn't have power, we didn't have cable or internet, we didn't have gas, and they realized that the problem wasn't there. I don't know if you can see in there where that little orange thing is. That's the gas pipe. The problem wasn't there. I'm gonna wing you guys around over here. Okay? It turned out that when they repaired this, after the hole was punched in it, when the guy was trying to dig the hole for the fence, the patch failed. And we had a very serious gas leak there. Now, I had been smelling natural gas inside the house, and I would call the gas company, and they'd send someone out, and they'd say, well, yeah, we can smell it, but our equipment isn't detecting it. So they said but we add extra additive to make the smell stronger during the winter because people are running their heaters more, and that way it's easier to detect a leak. Well, it turns out that there was a major leak on this main that services the entire side of the street. So the gas was working its way underground along the tree roots, the little openings in the soil, little gaps in the soil along the tree roots, which extend under the house, and was seeping up through the cracks in the foundation of the house, and that's why we were smelling it inside the house. We weren't smelling it enough for it to trigger their equipment that senses it, but we were smelling it. So they went ahead and had to repair the main, the big line, and they got that done. They were out here until the wee hours of the morning because it's getting cold again here, and the entire side of the street was affected. So we're talking like 10 houses. And I mean, they can't just leave a gas main leak unrepaired. So I'm not sure when they're going to be coming back to fill these holes in because it's in the early afternoon now, and they were here until at least, we went to bed at midnight and they were still working. So hopefully they'll come back and get it fixed, but soon. I mean, they will. They're not just going to leave these two craters, but yeah. So we had some excitement at my house, and that that hole is about 5 feet deep. So grown men down there working in the hole came up to their shoulders. So yeah, it was some excitement, especially after the storm when all these branches came down. So anyway, that's what's going on. Just wanted to share with you guys. I'll be having to put my backyard together within a month or so, and hopefully they'll pack all this dirt back in good, and hopefully that tree won't die, but we're gonna be moving, so I guess it's not gonna be our tree anymore, but it's an old tree, so I'm hoping it survives all this and continues to grow. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.